I am Dr. Rajesh Jambhulkar, Associate Professor, Government Medical College, Jalgaon. I am standing here not because I am a doctor, I am a teacher. Actually, I belong to classroom, I belong to lecture hall, I belong to hospital or laboratory, not in spotlight, not in front of camera. I am standing here as content creator as an accidental YouTuber. Okay. So 10 years ago, if you told me I would be standing here because I am content creator with more than 6 lakh subscribers, I would have checked your medical record for signs of delirium. Okay. When we see the successful people, what we see the applause, we see the award, we see the number, we see the subscriber, we see the follower, we see the success. But we don't see the camera phobia, the fear of pressing upload button, the doubts, the failure, the hard work. Today I am standing here to discuss about the story, the journey behind the every extraordinary story, not about the success. I would like to share you 3 important stories. One is connected with the accidental YouTuber. Second is connected with my handwritten notes. And third, how I joined the EdTech platform, that is, you must know about the physics wala. So we'll share the story. We would like to connect with you. So around 2016, I was there as assistant professor in Government Medical College, Yavatmal, and we failed to complete the syllabus. How the YouTube journey was started, we failed to complete the syllabus, the genetic portion was left. So what I felt, students should not fail. So we decided, I took a table, a cardboard box, and I balanced my phone on the stainless steel dabba. Hit record button with just whiteboard marker, expecting 150 views, one for every student in my class. How many views? Expecting 150 views for every student in my class. That 150 becomes 1,500. That 1,500 becomes 15,000. That 15,000 becomes 1,50,000 and so on. They were watched not because of 4K resolution, because it was not there. They were watched not because of the high class editing. There was none. It was because of in this high-tech era, in the era of 3D animation, student missed the teacher with simple chalk and board or simple whiteboard and pen. Education isn't always glamorous. My bedroom was my studio after my children went to sleep. I would like to share one incident when I decided to put some lectures on the YT YouTube. And I finally decided with full of confidence, I decided to record or shoot a lecture on TCA cycle. All of you know about the TCA cycle, Krebs cycle. So it is bicycle, bolte TCA cycle and the urea cycle. When it is connected, it is known as bicycle. Okay. So it was decided, the time was 1 a.m. in the morning. Most of the shoot, the timing was in between the 12 a.m. and the near about 7 a.m. in the morning. So at that time, think about the 6 a.m. in the morning when you woke up. Think about your face and the video shoot. So I used to listen the song from the Gully Boy, the rap song, Apna Time Aayega. So it was decided to shoot TCA cycle lecture, Krebs cycle. It starts with the citrate. In the middle there is alpha ketoglutarate, and in the end there is oxaloacetate. Actually, cycle never ends, but this was the sequence. This is the sequence in the TCA cycle. And when it was started with full confidence, and suddenly the voice came, bho bho. What was that? The neighborhood dogs decided that TCA cycle could wait, but they had their own conference to conduct, midnight conference. Again, at the alpha ketoglutarate, the voice came again. When I reached with full confidence at oxaloacetate, the voice came again and again. And in rare afternoon, the vegetable vendor could announce his arrival with more voice than my entire class. Aloo le lo, kanda le lo. Don't you remember the Nana Patekar dialogue from the Welcome movie? Subah se na bika adha kanda na adha aloo. Okay. Student messaged me, sir, we heard aloo wala today. But they stayed till alpha ketoglutarate. They stayed till oxaloacetate. They watched complete lecture. Perfection doesn't build connection. Authenticity does. Your genuine effort does. No studio, no camera. But those interruptions taught me something important. Learning doesn't happen in perfect condition. It happens in chaos, in the background noise. Maybe the background noise of barking dogs or vegetable vendors. It was connected with student. Maybe because it was connected with student, it worked. I didn't have team. I had a simple app, KineMaster. You must have known about the KineMaster, the free app for the editing purpose. I would record same 10-minute recording 10 times because I made tiny spelling mistake. I was terrified. If I stumble, I would lose students' trust. But students don't need perfect robot. They need human who can understand this subject is hard, and student needs a teacher who can make this subject simple and easy for them. This was shoot from the TCA cycle. अभी तो कुछ लोगों को सीक्वेंस भी समझ में आ गया होगा. Citrate, alpha ketoglutarate, oxaloacetate. Okay. Now another story about the handwritten notes. When it was decided to print 100 copies of the notes, I went to local publisher and asked him to print 100 copies. How many copies? 100 copies. And he suddenly replied, sir, minimum 100 required. And my confidence dropped down to 50% from 100%. Will it buy? Will student like this such type of handwritten notes? Will they trust it? I keep thinking, what if they just sit in my cupboard? But we decided to print 100 copies and it worked. Something miracle happened. Not because of the glossy paper, not because it had heavy marketing, because it connected with the student. Student felt that their own notes in their hand. That's why it connected. Over the period of 2 years, that book we afraid to print. How many copies? 100 copies. We afraid to print. In the span of 2 years, near about 16,000 books sold. In a span of 2 years. Later, it was acquired by near about in 2022, it was acquired by the JP Medical Publishers, New Delhi. And till date, near about 40,000 copies have been sold. So, this 40,000 number was not important. What was important? The moment at which we decided to print that 100 copies. That was important. So every extraordinary story has something invisible in it. When people see the number 40,000, they see the bestseller tag. आज भी आप Amazon पे ओपन करके देखो, आपको bestseller का टैग दिखेगा उस पे. People see the bestseller tag, people see the 40,000 number. But I remember the camera phobia, the night recording, the barking dogs, the vegetable vendors, the chaos in the background. Why did it work? Why did it work? Because it connected with student. When teacher draw any structure, any pathway, student also draw that pathway, that reaction in their mind. When teacher build it piece by piece, it becomes attainable. My limitations, that shaky camera, that shaky table, the simple camera, my limitation was actually my strength. And maybe because of that, I connected with the student. Then comes the message from Physics Wala, the EdTech company. Initially, I thought it was fake, it was a typo or any error message. So initially I ignored. But when I met with the team, I realized we were talking the same language. The motto was not just to create the business, it was to democratize education through my YouTube videos, through my handwritten notes, whatever it may be. The motto was, the prime thought behind was the student always first. Student always first. What do you think the return of investment for teacher? When the student from remote village come to you and told you, say to you that he passed because of you. He passed because of you. I know that कि वो अपने मेहनत से पास हुआ है, क्योंकि उसने गिव अप नहीं किया इसलिए वो पास हुआ. लेकिन मैं कहीं तो भी उसके काम में आया, कहीं तो भी उसके सक्सेस का मैं पार्ट बना. That was important. So that is return of investment for a teacher. When you see the stage, when you see the number, when you see the subscribers, when you see the 40,000 books sold, when you see the 6 lakh subscribers, followers, I just smile. I just remember these things: late nights, self-doubt, failure, hard work, camera phobia. Every extraordinary journey has an invisible chapter. And you people, if you are in that invisible chapter today, thinking that will it work or not, this is the best part of your story. This will be the best part of your story. Remember this, remember my word. This is about the return of investment. You just need to find your why. My why was that 150 students at SVNGMC Yavatmal for the genetic topic. That was my why. You need to find out your why. There is no need of the studio. There is no need of any particular thing. You just need a motto behind it. You just need your why for the success. So it was always about one question: why? Find your why. Your why will take you further than any other thing in the world. Your why is very, very important. To the dreamers, जो भी लोग सपना देखते हैं, to the dreamers, you don't need perfection. Your why will take you further than any technology ever could. Thank you for being part of my journey. Thank you very much, all medical students across the world, across the India. So this is all for today. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.